When I first met Sarah, it was at Juanita K. Hammond's Hall.
And I remember very specifically him walking in, and we just kind of like met eyes, and I immediately was like, this guy's really cute.
And I remember quite vividly watching her walk down the stairs and get ready to start this new job.
And he had this amazing smile, and he was just so easy to talk to and just so genuine of a person.
And immediately I knew that she was beautiful. I knew that she from the moment that she walked in, she just had something about her that was contagious.
We just kind of clicked.
So I mustered up the courage to ask her to hang out one day.
And I was like, sure, why not?
I was in disbelief just by that.
So, it's funny as we think back over time, I think about Will sharing with me that he wanted to ask you out, Sarah, but was just trying to wait for the right time. He was nervous and wanted to know the right time. And then I remember you coming around Crossway, and it was so clear to everyone that you definitely liked Will, probably even loved him.
They just this is Will, and nobody can even come close to matching that.
I don't know, I can't wait. I want to get this show on the road and spend the rest of my life with her. Sarah Michelle York. 4 years ago, I would have never thought that this day would come, and yet here we are. Maybe this isn't how most guys are, but I have been dreaming of this day for as long as I can remember. And I'm beyond blessed that you're the woman that God has placed in my life to be my wife.
Dearest William, this has been the longest and shortest 5 months of my life. How is that possible? Yet here we are, two souls about to become one. Through these years of getting to know one another, 4 years, hello, it has been so cool to watch how evident God has been in sculpting each other individually for one another. I don't believe that God makes one specific person for another person, but with you, I do. There have been so many signs that have just constantly pointed to God, God, God. And I am so content with His pick because you are literally the man of my dreams. He got his grandpa's Corvette stick shift.
He has no idea, probably still to this day, that the sole reason I wanted that Corvette was to impress Sarah.
We spent the whole day together. He taught me how to drive stick, and it was really fun.
And Grandpa still doesn't know that either. So, Grandpa, here's your here's your sign. When we watched the sunset.
I love the sunset, so it was just a very beautiful, and it was a really good sunset too. It was just a really beautiful day.
Anything that, most normal people would think, oh yeah, this is a real date. But to me, I'm like, I don't know if she thinks that or not. So I don't know what was going on, but I knew that I had to do everything that I could to impress her.
Oh my God! That is so perfect. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love that too. I've never seen a wedding just like that. You look gorgeous.
So I asked her, so I had a really fun day with you today. How about we go on real dates sometime?
I sat there, I was like, and I ended up saying, can you let me think about it?
And in that moment, my heart is just oh, well, that's it. I've tried my best. This is all that I have.
But I would have gone on a date with him because I thought he was really cute, and I loved working with him. Looking back, it was pretty much a date. I mean, the whole day was a date, but it wasn't because he didn't ask me on a date. He just said, do you want to hang out, and then paid for things. So there's that. So I got diagnosed with NF2. Obviously that diagnosis was like life-changing. He didn't bat an eye. He was always like, he would reach out to me and see how I was doing, and that to me means a lot, that because I feel like my health is kind of a burden, because there's just so much, it's just very complicated, and it's a very complicated life that I will have. But he did not shy away from that at all. It didn't change his mind about how he felt about me and wanting to be with me.
There was never a doubt in my mind, even from 4 years ago, that I knew I could spend the rest of my life with her, and that I loved her, and I think that I've always loved her.
You're gorgeous. Am I allowed to kiss you?
I want you to know that you've already made me a better man in the time that we have dated, and my prayer is that I have done the same for you. You have the most beautiful soul. You're the most beautiful woman in the entire world to me. You deserve the best life, and my promise to you from this day forward is that I will make an effort to give you my best in everything that I do.
For as much then as Will and Sarah have covenanted together according to the teachings of the Scriptures and the laws of this state, I, as a minister of the gospel, declare that they are husband and wife in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. What therefore God has joined together, let no man put asunder. You better go ahead and kiss her. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. Will Sappington.
So 3 years have gone by, and we're flirting with work, but it's innocent. We're just having fun together and enjoying each other, just as friends.
I was like, I can't take this anymore. Like, this mind game has been going on for 4 years, and so I was finally like, I like you. Do you like me? What is going on? Can we date? What? And he's like, I've liked you forever.
She told me, well, I haven't stopped thinking about that, and you're my standard for what a guy is.
In your lifetime, there's been some big moments. Going to Ireland was a big moment. She's had some changes in her life, positive attitude, it's a big moment. And then she met Will. That's a big moment. Well, you know, when I go through the list of things I look for someone to marry Sarah and things I'm looking for, you check off every list. Well, I'm so thrilled for you to be a part of this family. I couldn't pick anyone better for Sarah.
We've always wondered who she would find to marry because it truly had to be someone special. Well, as her big sister, everything that I've ever wanted for her is in you. I would hear about you all the time, like you were the one that she always came back to at the end of the day. The two of you are going to be an absolute force to be reckoned with.
I don't know, it's so crazy just to think back from the moment in my grandpa's Corvette where I'm freaking out, trying to get the courage to ask her on a real date, and now here we are, and I'm about to marry her. It's just unreal, and God is just so good in that. I don't know, I can't wait.